yesterday at the public workout and another big crowd here today. How much of a lift does that give you ahead of Saturday's fight?
It always gives me a lift to see the support that I get. It's fantastic. I don't think there's another fighter in Britain or Ireland that get this sort of turnouts, the public workouts and the press conferences. So it's great. I think the weigh-in's going to be another spectacle in itself tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. It's always good. It's very humbling that they come out and show their support.
There was a bit of a comedy show today, a bit of sort of verbals from Chris Avalos. Do you expect more of the same tomorrow at the weigh-in?
I don't know, to be honest. I'll see. I'll be able to gauge how up for it that he is for the fight tomorrow at the weigh-in. You get a lot from that, and I expected all that stuff today. You know, he talks a lot of crap. I was used to it. He had his manager spouting, and he had his ma over there shouting as well. So they're all trying to get behind him to fire him up a bit, but I think he knows deep down that he's going to lose this fight.
What are the differences between this and the Kiko Martinez fight in terms of style?
In terms of style, he's taller than Kiko. He comes forward. I don't think he's as easy. I don't think Kiko was as easy to hit as this guy. He boxes in straight lines. His defense is a bit leaky. Kiko, although it may look like he's pretty easy to hit because he comes forward a lot, he had quite a good defense. A lot of shots hit him the top of the head. This guy's there to be hit. I'm very accurate and I punch very hard. So. I think he's made for me, really.
In that regard, he's made for a good TV fight as well.
Yeah.
And he's hit, and you probably could, you know, if you land clean, you might get a stoppage on TV, and he's come forward as well. If he fights you like he fought Jonathan Romero, is he in trouble?
Whatever way he fights me, I think he's in trouble. I think he's fought most of his fights. He has fought that sort of way against, like he did against Jonathan Romero. He comes forward. He seems to, the pace drops a bit in the middle rounds and towards the end. He's never done 12 rounds. All these things play to my favour. The crowd is going to make him fight hard at the start, and then he may die off. But when I'm whacking him about the head and the crowd's getting noisier, you know, we'll see how much balls he really has if he wants to stay in there.
And then with the TV, and I know you don't look past an opponent, but with the TV and him sort of mounting off, does it give you that little bit more, not extra motivation, but it stops you in any way looking past him? Because
you know, there's obviously big fights there after this one, but it'd be silly not to look ahead a little bit. But you know, I need to get past this guy.
But does his mountain help in that regard?
No. You know, it doesn't matter. You know, if he come over and the most pleasant guy I ever fought was Jeremy Parody. You know, I still wanted to take his head off. You know, so it doesn't matter what he says, because you know I'm doing this for my family now. I've already won a world title. I want to secure a legacy. I want to make money and live a healthy life after boxing.
And just in terms, I know the last fight you were looking forward to putting your name on the World Champions wall in the gym. Do you get a unified wall now, or a two-weight World Champion wall?
I'll have something special if I do that. Well, I'll have to see about that. No, well, I suppose Sugar Ray Leonard and Joe Calzaghe and Tyson's
all on that wall.
So you know, I'm in good company there. So.
Can I just ask you, the way you don't do a head-to-head at the press conference, is that just a promotional thing, or do you specifically like to look once in the eyes?
I didn't ask for it. Obviously nothing to do with me. I think it's more a personal thing.
I thought maybe you just wanted a one-off where you
maybe just want to save it for the weigh-in. Brings a bit more heat then.
Just a couple more questions, Carl. Santa Cruz and Rigondeaux fought before Christmas there. Santa Cruz uninspiring, and Rigondeaux was putting his backside a couple of times. Do you see this division opening up for you with a view to unifying it?
Yeah, I don't believe that Santa Cruz is going to fight anyone of any note soon. I think it's going to be in-house. He may fight Mares at featherweight before he fights me or Rigondeaux. I think Rigondeaux is seen by most people as the top guy in the division. I believe I can beat him. He's shown vulnerabilities in the past, but he gets up and he wins. And he's an amazing fighter, but I believe I've got the style to beat him. But again, this is the guy I'm looking to, Chris Avalos, on Saturday night. If I don't beat him, fight for Rigondeaux, Quaid. I'm not going to say Santa Cruz, I don't think he'll fight anyone. They don't have him.
And then just one final question then, in terms of the outlook for the fight. Obviously the last fight against Kiko Martinez, you were going in as the up-and-coming fighter looking for a world title. Now the roles are reversed, you're the champion against the up-and-coming fighter. How does that change your mindset going into the fight?
I don't know, you know, I just think I'm probably walking a bit taller as a champion. You get a bit more confidence, but I'm still going into this fight. I don't you know, I'm not expecting an easy night. I'm expecting it to be a tough fight. They're a hungry American coming over here, looking to knock me out really, and I know that, so it doesn't really change my mindset. I'm still as determined as ever to win these fights.
Hey, thanks, Cal.
All right,
thanks for asking.